I think their athletes have a level of respect for each other that they don't want to waste punches. They don't want to take unnecessary risks. Aspect the tall of the two fighters. Murray in the red, Aspic in the blue.
It seems Murray has more dominant presence and not as we anticipated.
Just about 1 minute. Yeah, just about 1 minute passed in the round and only 2 or 3 punches thrown.
Break! Break!
Athletes are extremely cautious with each other. I think the referee may give them a call for stalling if they don't begin to engage more frequently.
I think Ashwood needs to
Okay.
use that jab hand more and effectively. He is moving around, but he needs to use that jab hand to gain punches. He's trying to draw the match, but at the same time, he needs to effectively build.
Left hook thrown by Murray, clipping Eswick. Eswick is extending a jabbing hand, but he's not throwing it with confidence. There's no pepper. There's no sting behind that punch as yet. And notice Murray is actually cutting the ring off, putting him into the corner to win it.
What a nice body shot. Power hand.
See? More effective use of footwork here by Murray, keeping his front foot between the legs of Eswick and cutting the ring down, leaving him on the ropes. This is the footwork we've been mentioning, the important use of footwork and that ability to cut that ring off. Notice Murray's keeping that front foot between the legs of Eswick and able therefore to control where he goes, keep him on the rope. Eswick not quite using his reach to his advantage here, not throwing that, utilizing that jab as effectively as he could. Murray,
Sure.
Murray feinting high and low with the jab, just checking to range. I think he's just trying to work his way in, not really looking to score as much as to draw a reaction from Eswick. Left hook from Murray, glancing off the glove of Eswick.
Going for it.
There's the bell for the end of the first round. Fighting him, not utilizing his reach as effectively as he should, and being put onto the ropes. And Eswick looking for the opportunity to really score with more telling blows. Beginning of round number 2. Murray coming forward confidently, pressuring Eswick. Eswick not confident with his jab, and therefore allowing Murray to close that gap. Interesting enough, Murray is able to, with the lead hook against the jabbing hand of Eswick. Athletes clinch after exchange, referee calls a break. And Murray working his way back in, putting Eswick on the ropes again. Eswick toying with the jab, not feeling very confident with his technique. There's the lack of confidence being shown by Eswick. He's not really putting any snap, any sting behind his jabs. Murray continues to pressure forward, throws the overhand right, which
Nice for a moment, forward. more defensive side muscle than the attacking side. However, Felipe doesn't quite effectively connect it.
Again, Murray pressuring Eswick, putting him on the rope. Eswick, very low work rate right now coming from Eswick. He's just not doing enough, I think, to keep Murray at bay. And Murray is just basically walking him down. Calling a break. Athlete's not responding. Referee cautioning him to listen to his command. Again, Murray working his way in, putting Eswick onto the ropes. Eswick throws a jab and works his way off.
I believe
But again, back on the ropes.
all I believe Ashley needs to do is develop his points. He knows Murray is coming in on a power, but at the same time, he needs to develop his points. Murray goes for the clinch again. Murray doesn't effectively counter on the clinch. Using the toe and strong work to cut. I still trying to spike, but holding the clinch to minimize the punches that the attack range of Murray. Using the clinch to muffle his right blows.
Eswick relying on that clinch to smother the punches of Murray. But Murray still being able to get off one or two. Again, no real confidence in the exchanges from Eswick. He's not simply putting anything behind his punches. End of round number 2. Eswick versus Murray. I would say Murray is ahead on points at this stage, and it will take a strong comeback from Eswick to win this bout. But there's no effort to put any energy behind his punches. He's basically just sticking his hands out there. No confidence. I think he is maybe overwhelmed by the moment. I don't know if he's overwhelmed by the venue or the event, or if he's just overwhelmed by the experience of Murray.
Definitely said, no, Ashley being on the younger side of opponents. He's actually 19 years old compared to Murray and being in his near the mid 20s or 30s. But Murray being on much older side, I think his reputation and experience probably have some mental space on Ashley. Ashley, as I stated previously, just trying to survive.
I think Eswick may definitely be a bit intimidated by Murray. And Murray confidently working his way in, landing a straight right just now. And again, you see Murray just working his way in and putting the ring. And there, he picks Eswick up as Eswick tries to lean over and smother him.
Seems the crowd quite enjoy that.
But unfortunately, this is not a wrestling match. So he gets no points for that action.
See, Ashley quite intense up the intensity, but at the same time, he's still keeping that distance.
Nice head movement on the part of Murray, just slipping the jab as he works his way in. Again, but notice the flat-footedness of Murray. As you mentioned before, referee's calling stuff. Referee's command. I'm sure they're going to receive a caution. That was a nice body shot on the liver side. Referee calls break. Again, another caution to Eswick for punching. I thought it was going to be for not responding to the command. Murray works his way in, tries to box it out. Okay. First nice punch from Eswick, in my opinion. He threw a counter right that landed on the shoulder of Murray. Murray really up in the tempo now, working his way in. He's so confident his hands are down. Oh, there's a headbutt causing a bleed. Referee calls a stop to the bout, a pause to the bout, and they continue. I saw blood, I thought, but I'm not sure where that blood came from. Maybe from the nose, and they continue on the exchange. Maybe it was.
I want to say
To
to
go
the
the distance.
go the distance with Murray.
Yeah, well, he used the clinch effectively when Murray got into it to stop his punch with damage, so he couldn't do as much damage on the inside as he would have liked.
National Gym, going up against
He used the reach to some degree in terms of extending his lead hand, and he just lacked the sting.
representing the national strip, Peter Murray.
And there you have it. Points decision for uh, Peter Murray, uh, national gym, and winning against Jaheim Eswick's Fort Hill gym. A well-deserved win on his part. He showed uh, general in that bout. He controlled the fight from the beginning to the end, being able to cut off the ring and keep attention. And no point in time, he's here to actually three or same on so this Thanksgiving sky is a feast. Rolling in the roots, voice and dish. Only the doctor's got somehow from police. Cocaine's beat. Oh, right, you got the whole thing bleached. Drug and sleek. I'm wondering if love's prayers reach. It's pride for God, it's pride. Time to see plans, who's biased. Later, sweet. I'm share falling, I know you hear my sneaks. If I'm supposed to pop with the youth and play, hope for the holy go watch sneaks. Preach. Well, I can stick by you with a one Murray's to a guy ability to win to that out. Seeing the difference in the experience. I don't want their record specifically, but I would hazard a guess that Murray has definitely had more ring experience. And based on his level of confidence, based on his understanding of the ring and his generalship, his shot selections, he was able as a shorter fighter to use his lead hook against aspect jab and still clip him on several occasions, uh, which means that he kind of